Greetings and salutations, y'all. Good evening. It is not afternoon. It is definitely evening. Actually, it's pretty late. I don't know why I'm still out. I'm on my way home now. Um, but it is Wednesday, so happy Hump Day, everybody. Hope we all made it over the hump of the week pretty well. I myself had a good day. I cannot complain any day. Creation sees fit for me to participate in our earthly shenanigans. I am pleased. But I really just wanted to come in today and I don't know, just chat with you guys about something that I, thought about earlier, and it's how a lot of us don't speak life into ourselves. We take a lot of time to speak well of others and tell other people, hey, you're good, you're great, everything's going to be fine. But very few times do I really see people take the time out to, speak life into themselves. And that was the point of our weekly challenge. If you didn't get that clip, I asked everyone to wake up in the morning and give yourself just a compliment. It doesn't have to be physical. It can be something about, your internal self. But just, give yourself a compliment and, kind of love on yourself. It's important that we, love on others, but it's also important that we love on ourselves. A lot of us are way too hard on ourselves for, things that have occurred or, things that are taking place at the current time. I just think we all need to be a little more gentle with ourselves. There's a post on Instagram that I see all the time, and it says, be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. And you are. If you genuinely, wholeheartedly, honestly are out here doing the best you can every day, there's no reason why you should be hard on yourself. Not at all. You're trying your best. You're doing your best. Oh, okay. That is not safe, but whatever works for you, dear. Just take heed and be careful, of what you speak into yourself. Like I do you guys. I water you guys with knowledge and love and wisdom as often as I can. And I would hope that you do the same to yourself. I can love on you, I can speak life into you, and, I can give you guys the encouragement, that I have to give to you. But if you aren't taking the time to, be kind to yourself, what exactly are you doing? If nobody else is being kind to you, you most certainly have to be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so, aggressive with yourself. We are here in the garden, as I like to call it. And while here in the garden, you have to know that plants don't grow over time. And you are not going to, turn into this beautiful blossom of greatness overnight. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes practice, it takes effort. Put some effort into yourself, Know that you're doing the best you can, and whatever you get from that is okay. You're not going to get the results you want tomorrow. You don't go to the gym one day and then come out the next day with abs. Like, that's not how that works. So just be gentle with yourself. Speak life into yourself. If you know you're going through something, something that's trying, or, really, working on, a difficult part of yourself, it's okay to, take time to do something for yourself. Go, take yourself to lunch, go to a movie, buy yourself a book, go get a massage, go get your nails done, go, guys, go get a haircut, guys, go get a facial, go get a manicure, something that'll make you something that'll just make you feel better. I do it all the time. All the time. My mother always told me that when you get paid, you have to do at least one thing for yourself. And the one thing I do for myself, I go get my nails done. It's therapeutic for me. It's relaxing. I always just enjoy coming out with like something different. So, that's my personal thing, but that might not be the thing that is for you. So, that just goes back to our, our very first video when we talked about, taking time to get to know self and taking time to spend time with yourself. Get to know what you like. Get to know what you dislike. Find out, find your triggers. I just had a really long conversation with someone, and we were speaking about, the triggers, what things that trigger you. And it was difficult for me at first because I'm like, gosh, I really don't know what my triggers are. And then as I thought more into it, I absolutely do know what my triggers are. So, just taking that time and, really getting to know myself and taking the effort, putting the effort in to get to know myself and, what I do and what I don't like. So that's really important. A great way to get to know yourself is meditation. And a lot of people think that you got to like sit with your like legs crossed and be in peace and silence and close your eyes. And that's not how everybody meditates. That is not how everyone meditates. Sometimes I will, put on some music and, sit and be still. Other times I go for a walk. I go sit at the lake. Things like that. Even sitting down and reading like your favorite book, if that's, something that you like to do. I enjoy reading, so I spend time with books often. So even if you're taking time or go to the bookstore, buy a new book. I plan on going to the bookstore very soon, probably sometime this weekend, to pick up The Hate U Give. I don't know if anybody has read the book. I know one of my friends, she said that she read it and it was really good. I have not read the book yet, and I'd like to read the book before I see the movie. So I'll be going to pick up that book for myself as a little treat to enjoy at work. We have some downtime at work sometimes, and so they encourage us to do things to relax you. You're going to be sitting here for 8 hours a day. You might as well do something that's enjoyable for you. So I'm going to grab that book. Even if you don't like to read but you still like to hear stories, try Audible. This is not sponsored, but try Audible. I am someone who enjoys the physical copy of the book. Being in my hand is just something that nostalgic for me. I really enjoy physically having a book in my hand. I just like when it comes to books, I like to feel the turn of the page and the smell of the pages. Like, reading books is really therapeutic for me. So find a book that you like, or if you do art, take some time to go buy yourself some new art supplies, things like that. Just little things to take care of yourself, because it's so important to take care of yourself. A lot of times we are so busy taking care of other people that we do not take the time or take the care to take care of ourselves. And sometimes we're placing ourselves in the care of people who don't take care of themselves. So if you can't take care of yourself, how are you supposed to take care of someone else? And that goes back to pouring into yourself. How are you going to pour into somebody if you don't have anything in your cup? So I just always encourage people to really pour into yourselves. Find things that, make you happy. Find things that, are good for you. And then do those things for yourself. There's nothing wrong. Never let anybody tell you that there's something wrong with taking care of yourself, because there's not. There's very few people that you get in your lifetime that will take care of you other than you. Mom and dad, will take care of you, but nobody can take care of you like you can take care of you. So take care of yourself. You are important. You matter. You are valued. And that originally begins with loving and taking care of and valuing yourself. You can't teach somebody else how to love and value you if you don't, love and value yourself. So, let that be a lesson. I posted something not too long ago. It says, be careful. Something along the lines of, be careful, what you say to yourself. Your consciousness is always listening. Which is very true. Sometimes you think like, damn, like that was really that was dumb. You're like, no. It's a learning experience. Take time. Take the time to sit down and be like, hey, this is a learning experience. Let me see what's going on so I can, use this as a lesson. And that's all I really want from you guys, is to be able to love yourself, to love on yourself, to know that, it's okay to take time for yourself. If you're in like a stressful situation and you have the ability to take some time off and do something for yourself, absolutely 100% do it. Sick days, I am mentally unfit, I'm mentally unwell right now. I need to take a sick day so I can get myself together, so I can be better. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. You are a direct manifestation of the best version of yourself. Your job in this life is to enhance that to the highest degree possible. That's it. So why not take care of yourself? Why not do something kind for yourself? I love you guys, and I want you guys to also love yourselves. It's just so important, and it's something that we need to work on. Work on teaching ourselves. Work on teaching, our youth. It's okay to love yourself. You are supposed to love yourself. It is a direct need of your spiritual and emotional and mental subconscious that you love yourself. When you love yourself, you don't expose yourself to things that are not loving to you. When you expose yourself to things that are not loving to you, there's a discrepancy in what you feel that you deserve. So in turn, you start putting up with things that you have no business with putting up with. And then you get, misused and abused. You're going through all these personal issues. You're like, I don't understand why I'm feeling like this. And it's because you are relying on someone else to love you. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Nobody has any obligation to you. Nobody has any obligation to you. Be obligated to take care of yourself. If you're not obligated, just like a parent is obligated to take care of their child, be obligated to take care of yourself. It's so important. This might be one of the most important videos I post, is to learn to take care of yourself. Learn to do kind things for yourself. Learn to be kind to yourself. Nobody else is guaranteed to do that. They tell us at my job all the time, it's not the customer or the client's job to be nice to you. And they're absolutely right. It's not their job to be nice to you. So you have to make it your job to be nice to yourself, to be kind to yourself, to love yourself, to pour into yourself. Ain't nobody more important than self, baby. Ain't nobody more important than self. So that was really just my key points for today. Like I said, please take time and just do good things for you. But in closing, feel free to, DM me with recommendations or questions. I can't give out, the content you want if you don't tell me it is what you want. So please DM, comment, all of those things, just so I can provide you with, the things that you guys want to hear. Also, if you are subscribing and, you are watching these videos, if you feel like this will help somebody or you feel like this will be beneficial to someone else, feel free to share that. Feel free to, go ahead and give that knowledge to someone else. I'm always open to new followers. If you guys have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to message me. Do not hesitate to message me. I am more than welcome to the idea of, answering, questions for you guys. I'm thinking about doing something else where you guys can come in and, ask me directly and live, live and, on demand, basically, about the things that you want to talk about. So, but yeah, feel free to, reach out to me. I am here. I am open, always for you guys. So that is really it, Garden. That is really it. I hope that you guys are doing well. If you're in a dark place, just remember, we are all seeds. Sometimes you are in a dark place and you don't realize that you've been buried so that you can grow. You're going to blossom. That's my job. The universe made that my job. And I accept it 100% to pour into you guys and make sure that you guys are blossoming at the rate that you are supposed to be blossoming at. But I am pulling into the driveway of the Cribbo. So I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Today is actually probably over for mostly everyone. But even if you're watching this on another day, I hope you have a great day. And I love you all. Be kind to yourselves. And remember, nobody's better at you than you are. Good night.